I want them to know that they are capable of absolutely anything. I want them to know that no matter what, I will always, always, always love them. I will always be proud of who they are, no matter what they do in life. Be that good or bad, I will still love them and care for them and be there for them. And I want them to know that I fought for them. They are my reason to have pushed past this. They're the reason I did 18-hour days buried in research papers. They're the reason I openly fought my doctors. They're the reason I found this alternative path. Because I don't know about you, but most men out there, we don't care that much about ourselves. We don't spend enough time worrying about us. We exist to serve other people. We exist to be the father, to provide, to help other people. We care more about other people than we do ourselves. And my kids were that. They were my reason for everything. They were the reason I'm still here. And to be very open and honest, at various points along this journey, I considered ending this because I was in so much pain. I was in such a horrible position. I was told I wouldn't get better. I had hospice nurses, I can't say the two of those together, hospice nurses knocking on my door from the local hospice telling me that I had to book a bed for like 2 months' time. They told me that I was, in a position where I had to have a bed and that I needed to get on and start moving my stuff into a hospice now. I had all those conversations, and it leaves you thinking, well, would I be better off ending it? Would I be better off just walking away from my life at a position where I'm not the dying patient looking frail in bed? Would I be better, having a big car accident by accident in order for my kids to remember me as a strong father, as the person I want to be remembered as? But I chose instead to fuel myself through them. I chose to live for them. I chose to fight for them. And for me, that was the only option at that point. As soon as I went, actually, I want to live for this. I want to, and my little boy used to say this all the time, he wants to have a beer with me when he's 16 years old. And it became a whole thing. And I decided the second he started saying that I had to live until he was 16 to have that beer with him. It's not legal to drink until you're 18 over here, 21 in the US and most states, but I will have a beer with my son when he's 16 because that's what we agreed on. And that's what I will do no matter what. And I will survive and I will be here for that. No matter what the doctors tell me, no matter what the cancer tells me, I will make sure I do. And finding that North Star, finding that drive, finding that thing to survive for, which was them, will stick with me forever. And I want them to know that and I want them to hear that.